Hey, it's Kevin. Welcome to another edition of the daily blog, of the video blog, episode number 10. We've entitled it "Think Pink," and as I've told you before, a lot of my references are music references. And while we're not going to talk music today per se, "Think Pink" is actually a music reference, albeit a very obscure one. An album I own from I want to say it was the early '80s. It may have been the late '70s. I think it was like '82, from a band called the Fabulous Poodles. Which, yeah, I'm one of about 50 people who own it, hence why you've probably never heard of it. Their biggest, well, not hit. The song you may have heard of from the Fabulous Poodles, how about that, was a song called Mirror Stars. One of those bands I loved. They had like 3 albums before they broke up. Anyway, neither here nor there. Think Pink is the title of today's blog, because October is National Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And something very cool that's been happening in my social networking circles, and I don't know if it's been happening in yours if you're into the social networking thing, is what we're calling the pinking of profiles. If you're a friend with me on Twitter or on Plurk, you've seen my pinked profile. And actually, we've gone pretty crazy on the Plurk side with a lot of us going pink, adding pink to our name. I put a pink kind of a pink profile to my actual personal profile. And just as a reminder, and it was cool. It was actually done. You want to talk about viral, and we talk about viral marketing all the time. Done very virally. One of my internet friends, I believe it was Top Surf, that's her moniker. Started with she had her normal picture and had pinked it up, and she goes, in honor of National Breast Cancer Awareness Month, I'm going to pink my profile. And we were going back and forth, a bunch of us, and nobody think. And I said, you know what? I'm going to do the same thing. Went into Photoshop, just took my standard biopic and did some, photo morphing on it, turned it pink, put it up there and said, me too. And then more people went, well, that's cool. I want to do it. A lot of people didn't know how to do it, so I just had them shoot me an email. I pinked up their pictures for them, and now we're kind of spreading the message for breast cancer awareness during the month of October. And it's interesting how the power of social networking can do that. When I get spare time, which, wow, man, has just been so limited this week. A lot of meetings this week. I didn't get my video blog done until way late last night, and then had some technical problems with it, and having a problem getting it loaded, and had to trim off some of the back end, and that didn't. It was just what a nightmare it was. But I want to go in and pink all my profiles, which for me is on the social networking side close to 80, which I know is a little obsessive, and most people aren't there. But as I found, a lot of people will hang out on places like Bright Kite or Haiku or Rejaw that aren't hanging out on other social networking sites. They've already either come and gone or just not interested or whatever is interesting to them. So we look to reach out wherever we can. So if you are on social networking, if you're on Twitter, if you're on Plurk, whether it's MySpace or Facebook, think about pinking your profile. Because what it does is it starts building the discussion about breast cancer awareness. And yes, there are a lot of activities going on in the month of October. But again, just that little thing to maybe help. I don't know how much it helps, but awareness is awareness, and awareness is always a good thing. And yes, we should always think of breast cancer awareness, whether you're a man or a woman, 365 days a year. But as we know, that's not the case. And as we know, October is always National Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And I actually think it's kind of cool to balance out the Halloween thing, which I always loved getting the candy, never loved the dressing up part. Still don't like Halloween parties to this day. Not my thing. Hope you're having a good day. Hope you'll think pink. Hope you'll pink your profiles on the social networking sites. And again, connect with us. Let us know. Let us know what you're thinking. Let us know what you're doing. And let us know if you actually have a copy of Think Pink by the Fabulous Poodles. It's a travel day. Heading to the Ohio office. Going to work out of the Ohio office for a couple of days. Actually going to see my wife for a change. That'll be a nice thing. And give you a different bit of scenery on the cams. I've actually got one of my friends who heard about my Coca-Cola collection. Wanted me to do a blog from the Coca-Cola room. So you won't see the big ugly mug behind me because that's not here. But you're actually going to see some of my other artwork too. I may tote out some of my other favorite artwork. We'll talk about that as we go on here. Have a great day. Have a great weekend if you don't hear from me, which you will, because, this thing is addictive. Video blogging is very addictive. Kind of get the shakes when I haven't done my blog for the day. Have a good one, and please, think pink.